El Salvador's president is seeking to make Bitcoin the country's currency. The two-day gathering, convened in Miami over the weekend, contained a possible landmark moment in global economic policy. The president of El Salvador declared he is attempting to create Bitcoin, a legal tender in his country, which is the first in the world to take this step. Hello everyone to Crypto Buzz, where we share all the talk happening in the crypto world and try to give our honest opinion to help you research and keep you up to date. If you are new here, then subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. With that said, let's jump into our video. Nayib Bukele, 39, said that he intends to send the Salvadoran legislature a bill that would provide the cryptocurrency its proper status in the coming days. In the short term, this will create jobs and help provide financial addition to thousands away from the formal market. Bukele said, eliciting a raucous standing ovation that nearly drowned out the rest of his remarks. And in the long and medium term, we expect that this little choice can help us push humankind at least a tiny bit into the ideal direction. Bukele, who had been chosen in 2019, has broad public support but has attracted criticism for resisting U.S. anti-corruption attempts. In addition, he had been accused of an authoritarian power grab after his party ousted the nation's attorney general and its top judges. The former mayor of the country's capital, San Salvador, Bukele deployed populist rhetoric and social networking savvy to fuel his meteoric ascent. However, critics have stated his embrace of Bitcoin is a political stunt meant to burnish his reputation, primarily online, and divert from the global protest of his behavior. In the summit, Bukele framed the Bitcoin move as forward-looking and utopian, stating El Salvador is beginning to design a nation for the future by searching for the best examples of thoughts from history and around the world. I think Bitcoin could be among those thoughts, he said. Many details of this program's rollout are still unclear. Still, the proposition has a fantastic opportunity to become law since Bukele's celebration, Nuevas Ideas, or New Ideas, had landslide victories in recent legislative elections and currently controls the Congress. Nevertheless, some analysts have contested the movement, cautioning against the reliance on a marketplace which has fluctuated significantly, is unregulated, and may be manipulated or used for fraud. El Salvador is a growing number of Latin American nations gravitating toward electronic cryptocurrencies, seen by some as a potential solution to the financial struggles and uncertainty that strain the region's economies. As cryptocurrency goes crazy, fear grows about who might get hurt. In a post on Twitter, where he regularly posts in English, Bukele suggested that adopting Bitcoin could bring El Salvador economic investment from crypto acolytes, and providing an available financial platform for Salvadorans who do not have a bank account, about 70% of the populace. A sizable share of the nation's gross domestic product, over 20%, stems from taxpayers living abroad, mainly in America, who send home remittances. But when utilizing Bitcoin, he added, the sum received by over 1 million low-income households will gain in the equivalent of billions of dollars each year. Bukele has also guaranteed an immediate permanent home for crypto entrepreneurs and dangled the possibility of Bitcoin with no capital gains tax. Founder of Bitcoin payment system Strike, Jack Mallers, said he helped pass legislation in El Salvador that would make Bitcoin legal tender. He is working with the nation to develop its own cryptocurrency infrastructure. If you can resolve the cash, you can repair the world, Mallers stated in an obscenity-infused debut for Bukele. Mallers wore an El Salvador football jersey on stage, a present from Bukele. He said, "That's pretty ill." Tony Delgado, the founder of Latino Wall Street, says cryptocurrency has the potential to make underbanked societies part of the global economy. "This opens up to everybody," Delgado said in an interview. "No matter where you're from, what color is your passport, if you're a peasant from the hills of Peru, or a pupil in Caracas, Bitcoin doesn't discriminate like the traditional worldwide banking system might." El Salvador is not making Bitcoin legal tender to be cool, he tweeted. This is an effort to shield Salvadorans from inflationary U.S. policy. Massive blackouts have struck Iran. Since the advent of mobile internet in Cuba in 2018, Bitcoin and electronic transactions have been widely adopted, with supporters saying it helps avoid obstacles created by U.S. sanctions and a decades-old trade embargo, which have cut the island off from standardized global payment systems and financial markets. Digital currencies have enabled a few Cubans to make online purchases and investments. Recent reports point to growing usage among taxpayers paying for utilities and cross-border trades, as well as expatriates sending cash, especially during recent coronavirus pandemic shutdowns that aggravated the island's economic crisis. Another digital coin, book, surfaced there this spring. Its founder, Gabriel Jimenez, wanted a way to skirt the nation's notorious inflation and supply exiled Venezuelans a simple and inexpensive way to send cash, Deutsche Welle reported. In Mexico, where remittances, mostly from Americans, reached $4 billion in April, according to official statistics, the crypto market is also booming. The nation's leading crypto market, Bitso, was established in 2014 and grew by 342% between September 2019 and May 2020, partly by processing remittance transactions, based on CoinDesk, a digital money news website. Mexico has strict new banking legislation, expensive financial services, and, such as El Salvador, a large unbanked population that's driving public attention in cryptocurrency, Eloisa Cadenas, head of the crypto fintech consulting company, told CoinDesk. On Reddit, in which the crypto craze has thrived on boards like Cryptocurrency, the response to Bukele's announcement has received mixed responses from posters who say they are Salvadoran. "He is heavy-handed, but he really cares. It is not BS," one Redditor composed of the president. A third said Bukele is attempting to stay popular in social media while dodging allegations of corruption. In an interview with BBC News, Rohan Gray, with the Digital Currency Global Initiative, cautioned that any state accepting cryptocurrency as legal tender would hand over significant influence into a network which is not stable, does not have accountable actors, also does not have track record of providing the sort of price stability and liquidity which a currency is supposed to supply. Delgado, of Latino Wall Street, stated that Bukele's plan could create enormous opportunities in El Salvador and elsewhere, which cryptocurrencies democratize markets. "Cryptocurrency is a liberator for a good deal of people, particularly in Latin America," he said. "And my hope is that it is still utilized as a tool for freedom for the 400 million people who reside in the area." A unique and daring step, the plan announced by President Nayib Bukele would create the tiny Central American state the first in the world to embrace the electronic currency, Bitcoin, as legal tender alongside the dollar. It would be a unique and bold step, the first by a sovereign nation, which may well be a part of the fascination for Mr. Bukele, a youthful, media-savvy, and popular leader who worries Washington over his increasingly autocratic tendencies. There are still many questions over the way electronic money would become the country's legal tender. A significant overhaul of El Salvador's financial infrastructure would be needed with Bitcoin in its heart. However, in essence, it seems that's exactly what Mr. Bukele is proposing. Much of El Salvador's growing economy relies on remittances from overseas. Transferring to digital money may allow family members to prevent the costly fees involved with sending money home monthly. In any event, it's a move that's likely to strengthen Bitcoin's image as the currency of the future and President Bukele's standing among his fans as an innovator. If you have made it this far, consider leaving a like to this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. Until then, happy investing. See you in our next video.